Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Crazy Cat channel. I am your host, the one, the only geek of all trades, GOAT, the GOAT, Crazy Cat. And no, I'm not trying to say I'm the greatest of all time. No. I know full well I am not that. I was actually talking to a few people today on Twitter about about how hard it is to be a Twitch streamer, and basically, I've been on stream. I've been on the platform for 4.5 years. I've been on YouTube for a hell of a lot longer than that, and YouTube right now, I have a total. Come on, pull up my YouTube channel, please. I'm trying to pull up my YouTube channel, but it's loading so bloody slow. What the hell's going on here? A lot of Crazer type stuff. Let me search Crazer. I am just over 300 subscribers on YouTube, 81 videos.
Hello there.
What's going on, Grape? How's your Sunday been, my friend? But yeah, over on YouTube, I have just over 300 subscribers, and I've been on there. My earliest video was over a decade ago. The Bowling for Soup Ghostbusters Ray Parker Jr. remix that I somehow cobbled together. That thing is over 10 years old. Actually, I'm well over a decade. I know that because I used to have videos that were on there that were before that video. That I have since removed because they just really didn't go along with what I was wanting to do with the channel, so I just removed them. So well over a decade, and it's taken me this long essentially to get 304 subscribers on YouTube. Here on Twitch, I've been on the platform for 4.5 years, and I'm at 170. So it feels like I'm growing a little bit faster on Twitch than I am on YouTube. But still. But I was talking with some people because they felt like they were not growing the way they should. They weren't getting the support they should, and someone else that I follow on Twitter and on Twitch had originally commented on how they felt because and everything about people who grow slow, and I kind of added my 2 cents in. So anyway, welcome everybody. Happy Sunday to one and all. We're actually going to start off today a little differently. Well, on Wednesdays, we usually do what I call Crazy Cat Plays, and that is where we do something other than Halo Infinite multiplayer. Essentially, what we do is we go through and we play, some big game series, past, present, whatever. We've been working through currently all the Metal Gear Solid games, all the numbered titles. not necessarily in chronological order, but in numerical order. So Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2 right now. The only exception to that is Metal Gear Solid 4. That's already been done and it's already on my YouTube channel. I have a playlist for it. Where the hell do that? I will share that with you here if you want to go check out what I've completed so far. There's the link for the playlist right there. And if you're over there and you want to give me a follow over on YouTube or subscribe on YouTube, obviously, please be sure to do so. But we've got everything from Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, with the exception of the final boss, and Metal Gear Solid 4. But Wednesday, we got all the way to the final boss. Could not get it done before time was up. That is literally all we have left. So I'm like, so I thought about it today and I said, you know what? Screw it. We're going to deviate just slightly from our normal schedule. We're still going to do Halo Infinite multiplayer, but I want to keep things rolling with Metal Gear Solid, the walkthrough. So we're going to get through that final boss and then switch over to Halo Infinite. And then on Wednesday, when we come back to Crazy Cat Plays, we are going to start Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. So, but not only are we going to play that final boss, but there's a bit of a problem. So when we were going through the last few cutscenes towards the end of the game, something happened and some of the cutscenes got skipped. So here's what I'm going to do. It's not me actually playing it, but mainly because of the fact that it's already straight up just cutscenes. But I'm actually going to find those cutscenes on YouTube, and we're just going to watch through those. Then we'll switch over, jump into Metal Gear Solid 2, and play through that final boss and call it a day. So, I want to see if this is
beyond repair.
okay. So this one ought to do it here. Do they have anything higher than 720p? Doesn't look like it. So here's how we're going to start it off. We're going to start it all the way back at the moment where you just finished the boss fight against all the Metal Gear Ray mass production units, and Raiden wakes up. He's on top of Arsenal gear with all of the major players that are remaining. So we're actually going to switch over here real quick. And I know this is cheating a little bit, but then again, these are all just cutscenes anyway, with the exception of this first part, the part where Solidus is choking out Raiden. But that's literally the only interactive part in the entire goddamn series. But still. So we're going to switch over here real quick. So this is what we're going to start off with right here. Right after the boss fight with all of the mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units. We're going to watch through this cutscene, which I've checked it. It goes all the way to the part where Liquid Ocelot is born, and dives off of Arsenal gear in Metal Gear Ray, with Solid Snake following right behind him. And then we'll get into the final boss fight. So here we go. This is pretty much where we left, pretty close to where we left off on Wednesday. So here we go.
Beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you.
Oh.
I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
I don't know if there's actually any narration by whoever played through this, but if there is, I apologize. I give full credit to
Doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers
to Kachi90. Go give him some support over on YouTube right there.
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning
To hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to
Screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Not
Exactly.
I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
A list of names of the Patriots! They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow.
I love for
GW
sudden gasp
and
is just exclamation mark,
That
question mark.
means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW, including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one. While we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there
There's another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear
strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted.
Here it comes.
I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that.
Yes, I'm going to do the voice again.
What exactly do you find so funny?
Trades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything we've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training, Colonel. An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses. What? Aims on the president's deaths. The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Fox Die. Did you really think they were all a coincidence? Aim's own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Fox Die.
It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus. Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people, a sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence.
As I've said before, you can tell I've played this game a time or 2,000.
If the boy had allowed the big ship to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience. An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel will provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation. Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake. I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project?
That's actually with the correct arm, too. I just noticed. That was out of pure instinct, by the way.
How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
What?
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed. Your Dead Cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No.
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart.
It missed.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right. Waste of metal, my dear. But your rocks run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
Bastard.
I gotta wonder how the hell he jumped up there so high. Because you saw, right as Solidus was finishing shooting at him, he did this jumping back movement.
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
How's this then?
Damn.
Fortune!
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you.
Your luck's run out.
Take your reward.
It's all the payload Ray has.
Die!
Everybody down.
What the? Impossible!
This is the part I skipped out on last time. She is Lady Luck.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier. I can see my family again.
Damn!
Try this instead.
No!
No! No, not now! Brothers!
And yes, I can also do liquid. Liquid! I've been waiting for this!
It
Can't be!
I've been inside this arm all along.
Waiting for the right time to awaken!
You were inside Ocelot?
kiss.
The sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him.
Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here. What? You're the only one that can
Free me, after all. I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Ah. Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? Before I go, the family matter settled with both of you. There's only one Snake and one Big Boss. Time to say goodbye.
Damn.
It's a good way to go. Quick, stop this thing! Hey, Snake, you coming? Snake! Anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much where we left off here. Give me a moment. Let me this pulled up. And I also now have to synchronize this. Give me a second here. I just got to synchronize this controller to my Bluetooth. I don't know why it won't let me do so by just clicking on the device and then clicking on connect. Okay, why is it still? Give me a second here, guys. Okay. Pop out a battery, pop it back in, turn it back on. I don't know why it keeps wanting to give me trouble. Normally I use this controller a lot with like my Halo and all that. And I've got it usually connected right here, but in order to do with it as I need to here, I need to actually have batteries in it and synchronize it to Bluetooth. It doesn't work any other way, and I don't understand as to why. Oh, Give me a second. So here, so you guys can see me a little bit better. Or I can see you a little bit better. Excuse me. All right. The Bluetooth adapter is down here. Bluetooth. Picked up the Xbox input. Connecting. Are we seriously going to do this? Are you seriously going to sit there and tell me that oh, what a pain in the ass. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to turn Bluetooth off. Turn the controller off. Give it a few moments. Turn the Bluetooth back on. Actually, I'm also going to remove. Lovely. Xbox wireless controller remove failed. Now screw you. Oh, now it disappeared. I'm sorry. No, it did not. Yes. Device. And you're going to fail again, aren't you? Piece of shit. I apologize, guys. It's not how I had anticipated things going. All right. Synchronizing. Add a device. Run. Pick up the controller here. I wish I could just plug it in with a cord like I do with Halo and it works just perfectly fine. Apparently it doesn't. I'm gonna power drain this damn thing. This is getting to be a pain in my ass, to be honest. Like the damn universe and the forces thereof absolutely do not want me finishing Metal Gear Solid 2 for you. I kept screwing up last time. There it finally. On. Sync. Add device. Bluetooth. Now it does. Okay, I was about to say now it's not even picking up on the computer. Okay, this is getting to be a pain in my ass. Give me my Bluetooth adapter. We're going to try this somewhere else. We're going to put the Bluetooth adapter into this right here. Connect. Oh my word. This is such a pain in the ass, I tell you. Finding whatever this OBT0260B1 might be. Have to go in and remove. Where'd it go? Xbox gaming controller. Remove it. Yes. is Bluetooth. Thank you. Okay, finally. All right. Now that we've got a solid Xbox on the controller, we're finally ready to go in and connect here. You're joking. You're joking. It was solid a moment ago. Dude. What is the deal about finishing this damn game? Y'all, I have never had this much trouble in my life with trying to synchronize one of these things. While I'm trying to figure this out, a quick shout out to my most recent followers, Terra Tiger, who we rated last night. They were nice enough to give us a follow back. And Jermaine Backwood, thank you guys for the follows. I have followed you both. So I believe in supporting one another. So if I follow you and you follow me back, that's great. That's exactly what I think everybody ought to do, at least at this point. Thank you. Finally. Now, how long before the damn thing decides to screw up on me again? Huh? Oh no, please tell me I didn't forget again. Yep, I forgot. Let me go plug in my external again. God damn. I apologize for all of the setbacks here. All goes well, you guys should see a whole crap load of games pop up on my screen here in just a few moments. In the meantime, if he sits put, enjoy doggo. Oh, you need to sit in here. You need to sit in here. Sit down. Sit. Sit, big lug. You need to sit here. Sit here. I'm not gonna be going that long anyway. What? Two. What? I hope Doggo entertained just by being Doggo. Okay. Now you guys should see a whole crap load more of games. The problem is I have a 2 terabyte external hard drive, and there are times when the Xbox will be completely and utterly off, but the light on the external is lit, meaning that the drive is active and running. And as an IT guy, I want this. I know that the longer you run a drive, the faster it's going to eventually wear out. And I'd like to keep this 2 terabyte in good enough health as long as I possibly can. So, whenever I see that, my instinct is, okay, let's just turn it off. There we go. Now we should be able to play. After one setback after another. And I'm just now flipping, realizing I didn't even turn on my chat box. Whoops. Can fix. Maybe, if it comes up. Okay, we're gonna launch the chat bot here real quick. Twitch bot. Hello, Crazy Cap Official. There we go. Now you guys should be able to see anything and everything that normally goes on. Hey, look, there's a little bit of my Discord. There you go. All right. So, if all goes well, we get this finished up today, which, heaven almighty, we will finish Metal Gear Solid 2 today. On Wednesday, we will go here, and we will do Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. I'll give you a quick preview of that. The Virtuous Mission and Operation Snake Eater. The origin of the Metal Gear series begins in 1964 at the height of the Cold War. Naked Snake, the man who would later become the legendary soldier known as Big Boss, heads into Soviet territory to help the scientist Sokolov defect to the West. However, the mission ends in failure when Snake's mentor, a female soldier known only as the Boss, unexpectedly defects to the Soviet Union. The fate of the world hanging in the balance, Snake is forced to question the true meaning of loyalty as he embarks on a lone mission to kill his former mentor. But this is the one we are wrapping up today. I'm going to get rid of this here before it drives me nuts. There we go. All right. Konami. Apparently there were in the aftermath of the assassination of Japan's former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, some people were claiming that the assassin looked like Hideo Kojima. Well, obviously that is not the case. So this is where we left off, right here. Right on top of Federal Hall.
What's wrong with you?
All right. I gotta pick my spots. If I remember right, I have to pick my spots. Like in those moments where he just rears back and then swings. And that was not one of them. When he does that, usually. Or if I just manage to happen to manage to catch him off guard like that. I'm not doing very well for my first attempt today. Or if I somehow manage to get behind him. Great, now I've got more health than he does. If I can just keep this up. Ow.
What's wrong with you? Is that the best you can do? Die.
Wasn't it that if I am with that, I was able to knock him off the side? That's the end of the fight right there.
Good work, Jack. But this is where it gets interesting.
Damn it, I'm so close. This one's gonna be a close one here, folks. This one's gonna be very close. If I had another ration, I would be...
Ready to give up, Jack? Is that the best you can do? Take this over here. What's wrong with you? Let's go. Let's go.
Damn it. Okay. I need to...
Oh, what? That's it? Oh, right.
Well, let me double check here. So, here. Live 2. Final boss. Solid as Snake. Maybe the final boss in... let's see. There should be... How to beat Solidus Snake, final boss. Aim from the edge, let the swing, hit you, kick his ass, back to the ledge, keep it up, kill him without even touching. Someone says, hang from the ledge, let him swing at you, at the same time, pull up, kick his ass, back to the ledge, keep it up, you'll kill him without even touching you. AKA the only reason to do pull-ups in that game. That is an option we can try, but I'm looking for like a legit strategies here. Alright, Solidus. Okay. Solidus can't be hit most of the time when he attacks you, and especially when he scales the neighboring wall, he leaves himself exposed for a quick R3 stab. 3 hits will knock him down, but don't try to hit him as he's getting up. He'll spin kick you. Mash the buttons rapidly or move the movement stick to escape a tentacle grab. The missiles are very slow and easy to dodge. At about 1/3 health, he'll throw off his tentacle rig to fight you, mano a mano. At this point, he'll become very fond of his rocket boost. He'll usually do a triangle around you before diving in for an attack. You can either try to block this or cartwheel out of the way. He leaves himself open longer after attacks in this form and loses access to all of his abilities, excluding his sword attacks and rocket boosts. Well, that May not necessarily be very helpful, but we'll give it a try. Plus, it's...
Is that the best you can do?
Right?
Is that the best you can do?
Damn it, he was too quick. Come on, Solidus. I think I took a little bit of him too. Come on. Ah, this isn't helping.
Is that the best you can do?
Well, fuck you. Now he has less health than I do. Missed! As he always does with those. I just gotta pick my spots here. Ooh. Oh, that was lucky.
Good work, Jack. This is where it gets interesting.
That was lucky that we managed to hit him right as he landed there. Now we're, oh, and he hits me as I'm down. But he still has less health than I do. Not if I keep doing that, though. Come on.
Take this.
Oh, come on, Solidus. Got him! Finally! Huzzah! The cutscene makes it look so much better. I want to be remembered in this pose. Alright. And now we've got a whole crap load more of these, I thought that was the yip of one of the pups, but no, it's just my fiance enjoying herself. She's been playing a lot of Fall Guys lately. Or at least today she has. Hey, look. Now, all of a sudden, for the very first time, there's a dog tag around Raiden's neck.
Who am I, really?
No one quite knows who or what they are.
The memories
You have,
and the role
when
you
you
were
were
assigned
assigned,
are
burdens you had to carry.
It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's
It's never the point.
There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is
It's actually fiction.
What you think you say is only as real as your brain tells you it is. Then, what am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through? We can tell other people about
Having faith
what we have faith in,
in
what we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you are right or wrong, but how much faith you are willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over
words so much.
Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name and your own future. Decide for myself? And whatever you choose will be you. I don't know if I can. I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice. You mean start over? Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you. By the way,
What is that?
Dog tags.
Anyone you know?
Anyone you know?
No, never heard the name before.
Well, screw you, Raiden.
I'll pick my own name, and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on.
Raiden says he's never heard of Krazer.
They taught me some good things, too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from
Oh.
We all have the freedom to spread the word. Even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry. I'll find it and count on it.
Really?
As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
The good thing I'm done with this damn game, because this Bluetooth BS right now is crap.
For the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up. We have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriots' identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
While we're watching this, I'm going to see what I can do about getting this thing to... There we go. Finally. Crying out loud. Now stay connected.
Snake?
What's wrong?
I'm wondering if it's partly because of the fact that if it's left sitting too
Can I
long, it
ask you
just
something?
disconnects.
Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh. Yeah.
See me for what I am, okay?
I know.
Do you remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now. Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid cutscenes are
I
very,
think I found something.
very
to pass along to the
notorious for
future.
being
What?
very, very long.
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. But genes aren't the only thing you pass on.
There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
He mentions the environment. That reminded me there was actually...
This is for your ears only.
I just murdered somebody. Let's get married. And she just goes, sure thing, Raiden. But, no, him talking about the environment actually reminded me of an article I just read within the last day or two that I found kind of interesting. I'll share it with you when we're done here.
I stare at the stars and the sky up above.
Alright, I'm gonna skip this part if I can here.
What am
I thought I could skip this.
Am I full of sorrow? Am
I guess I can.
and pain? Or
A dud.
I fill with love. I walk by myself on the streets.
Anyway,
and
so while we're waiting on this long ass shit to finish up, we'll let the credits run, and you guys can listen to the pretty closing credits song in the meantime. But we're just waiting for the credits to finish up, and then what I'll do is, for the sake of my uploads to for the Metal Gear Solid stuff, I will briefly, for just a few seconds, end the stream, restart it in the Halo Infinite category, and we'll switch over to Halo Infinite multiplayer for the night. And now we are done. We are done with Metal Gear Solids 1, 2, and 4. We have 3 and 5 to go through, and I'll tell you what, I promise right here, right now, I will do Ground Zeroes, because that kind of leads into that does kind of lead into the Phantom Pain. The Phantom Pain, the Phantom Menace.
Viceroy, I do not want this stunted slime in my sight again.
Hey, it's jazz music at the moment, so how appropriate. That's what we listen to other than frickin' lo-fi on this music, on this channel anyway, so at least that Twitch doesn't get all pissy over. What the hell is an H-block? What the hell is an H-block? I have never heard of H-box. I don't care. Oh, it's the name of another gamer. Oy, oy, oy. But let me see if I can find that article here really quick. What I want, I think. Oh. So in that last cutscene, right, and there it was. Or Was this the same one? There you go. So here we go. We'll I'm gonna switch you guys over here. So this is the article I was reading. So MIT scientists believes that they may have a way to potentially slow down or even reverse climate change. Normally I don't find these kinds of things interesting, but given the way the world is right now, this kind of caught my attention. So MIT, the MIT Sensible City Lab, SCL, has unveiled a new concept that it is calling space bubbles. These space bubbles would be a form of geoengineering, also known as climate engineering, but not one that focuses directly on earthbound systems that could be manipulated to alter the climate. As these pose tremendous risks to our eco-living system. Instead, they have conceived of a space-based solution, noting that if we could deflect 1.8% of the solar radiation before it hits Earth, we could fully reverse today's global warming. The SCL team has tested thin film structures in its lab, inspired by the work of Roger Angel, who first proposed using them in outer space. The SCL solution would be manufactured in space, easily deployable and reversible. The ideal position would be the Lagrangian point between the Earth and the Sun, known as L1. At this point, the Sun and Earth's gravitational influence on an object effectively cancel each other out. The object can stay at the same relative position with limited correction. Basically, what they're wanting to do, to put it in layman's terms, is they're creating these so-called space bubbles that they can deploy out or create and deploy in space in the hopes that the material will deflect hopefully up to, if not past, 1.8% of the solar radiation that the sun gives off before it hits Earth, and therefore start to reverse the effects of climate change. Now, I don't know what this kind of project would cost, but hey, it's if they're able to test it and confirm that it'll work, I say get it done, guys. This planet really needs some sort of help like that. I mean, for crying out loud, within the last week, back home in my hometown in the north part of Iowa, they just got hit with with what they considered a derecho. Oh, hold on. Hold that thought. We're done with the credits. One last scene. Snake, if you would, please.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes. We can leave behind much more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for. We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet. Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
And he's exactly right. Metal Gear Solid series has always tried to send messages about modern day and age.
Snake, you there? It's me. I've finished going over that disc.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but...
But what?
They're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell?
Yeah. So here's our final results here. Playtime was 12 hours, 13 minutes, 15 seconds. We've saved 11 times. We've had 28 continues, 40 alert modes, 137 people killed, 83 rations used. Did it not reconnect proper? All right, hold on. I can fix this. We're gonna disconnect. We're gonna reconnect. I can fix it because it's supposed. I think it's supposed to give us an animal code name half the time. So. You know what? Seriously, I'm done. I'm done doing that shit. This damn controller will not stay connected to Bluetooth. I literally exited out, went back in, and now it's fucking blinking again. Literally, I am so glad that Metal Gear Solid 2 is done right now because, honest to God, I can't do this. I can't do this like this right now. Oh, my word. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to close this out. I am actually very tempted to just say, screw it, walk into the other room, turn my Xbox off. Problem is, it probably wouldn't save. So, I gotta remove device again. Hang tight, we're gonna save the file. Seriously? It was in syncing mode and it kicked it out of syncing mode. Give me a break. Alright, add device, Bluetooth. Here's the wireless Xbox controller. You're joking. Alright. Pop the controller out. Don't worry, guys. I am going to save the file off of my actual Xbox controller in the other room. I'm going to take a very quick break for a moment while I go take care of that. And then I'm not going to actually send it to like a break screen. I'm going to end the stream temporarily. I'm going to go save the file, Metal Gear Solid. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, then just move on. Then all I can tell you is next video we'll be starting Metal Gear Solid 3. Otherwise, if you're watching via Twitch, hang tight. I'm going to go save the file. We'll come back. We'll restart the stream. And we will get started with Halo Infinite. And again, like I said, if you're watching this on YouTube as a part of the playlist, next video on the list, we'll start Metal Gear Solid 3.